Chief Minister Nongthongman Biren says state government will not recognize any village with less than 50 households. Manipur logs 32 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 in past 24 hours. Coronavirus infects 1,39,213 people so far. India adds 17,135 new COVID-19 cases, above 19,000 recoveries and 47 deaths in 24 hours. COVID caseload stands above 1,37,000. And combined team arrests 2 women with heroin number 4 powder, opium and raw materials for making bombs. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm JOYSHREE USHAM. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your mask properly and maintain a safe distance. Now the news in details. Chief Minister Nongthongman Biren today came down strongly on deviant officers of the state government and instructed them to work within the scope of the law, criticizing a principal chief conservator of the forest department who wrongfully approved 20 villages in Churachandpur district as revenue villages. The chief minister said government officials cannot act according to his or her whims. House Leader and Chief Minister N. Biren was responding to a query raised by MLA K. Ranjit during the question hour in the House of the ongoing second session of the 12th Manipur Legislative Assembly today on the 9th day. Sugnu MLA K. Ranjit asked how many revenue villages are there in Manipur and how many applications have the government received so far and what is the criteria to recognize a village as a revenue village. He also expressed concern over the possible settlement of outsiders who are not indigenous people of the state. The MLA also asked whether a village with 5 to 6 households can get recognition as village or not. In reply, Chief Minister N. Biren said there are 2,734 revenue villages in the state and government has received 55 applications so far, out of which 26 are from Tamenglong, 11 from Churachandpur, 10 from Tengnopal, 6 from Saikul and 2 from Kamjong district. He mentioned that 1,039 villages are awaiting recognition. The Chief Minister assured that the government will not succumb to political pressure as it is a serious matter concerning the future generations. N. Biren instructed government officials not to transgress the law and said that government will bring up legislation to prohibit recognition of villages with less than 50 households. Congress MLA K. Ranjit asked the stance of Manipur government regarding Union Home Minister Amit Shah's remark of making Hindi compulsory subject till class 10 in the northeast states including Manipur. The MLA reminded that the Union Home Minister had announced the same during a meeting of the Parliamentary Official Language Committee, stating that the states of Nagaland, Mizoram, Kerala and Karnataka have denounced the centre's decision and 6 student bodies of Manipur have condemned the Union Minister's announcement. He placed the matter in the House today. MLA K. Ranjit also stressed that as per National Education Policy 2020, medium of instruction till class 5 and preferably up to class 8 should be mother tongue. MLA K. Ranjit also pointed out that School Fagad Hansi mission will be useless if the vacant posts of 7,211 are not filled up. Congress MLA K. Ranjit also drew the attention of the House regarding businessmen having monopoly on the prices of essential commodities in the state. He said the prices of essential items are highest in Manipur in comparison to other states of India. MLA Ranjit raising the policy cut motion on demand Discussion for Consumer Affairs, Good and Public Distribution highlighted that various unofficial taxes are being levied on imported goods over and above the GST. So businessmen hiked their prices, citing all these unseen taxes. He demanded to list the 19 essential items controlled by the CAF and PD department and to list their daily prices on shops and stores across the state. MLA K. Ranjit urged the department to ensure that prices of essential items sold in the state match with that in Guwahati and Dimapur. He also urged the CAF and PD department to consult the government and relevant ministry in order to procure local rice grains. He stressed that local farmers are not earning any profits from their cultivation, hence some of them have even sold out their paddy fields, eventually leading to reduction of total agricultural land in the state. The MLA appealed to look into the matter.
Control to viriba item trampanduda Guwahati da amadi atopa yumthangnariba state sing the piba pot to the mafam to the ekoi sibhau lakpagi transportation ki charge to piraga yolhanna department of hotna biba roidra khusuman talaga chajari basing asina GST ki hapakpagi awabagi mathak somda amuk karbar wala singna mana lepning ba price lepaga yoning ba tax ki namada mayamama hapchalaga low bisidadi Manipur ki lairwa haugatpa ngamdre chana nabagi honabada macha masu sembagi wakhan si kaw khreba ngasi gi rate na si hayeng gi na si haidana chenba yadana ba fix tawna ba lairwa sinmi singi wana talu paisa duna kona na hingna ba yana bagi lambi se sinbi ba yagadra.
Congress MLA Thokchom Lokeshwar drew the attention of the relevant minister towards the shortage of anti-retroviral therapy ART drugs in Manipur. Seizing the opportunity of the 0 hour in the House today, MLA Lokeshwar said people living with HIV/AIDS are having a tough time owing to non-availability of ART drugs since April this year. While during the 0 hour, NPF MLA Ram Muiva expressed concern that one of the arrested ATSUM leaders is unwell and his life may be in danger if he remained in the locked up. He opined that ATSUM's shutdown occurred due to miscommunication, as ATSUM representatives might not have been aware that the ADC amendment bill was tabled in the House and 50% of their demands were considered yesterday. Ram Muiva drew the attention of the House by giving a suggestion for inviting the ATSUM leaders for open dialogue to apprise them of the steps taken by the state government to bring consensus solution. MLA Muiva showed that all the 20 MLAs of the Hill Assembly constituencies, irrespective of party affiliations, will extend necessary support to Chief Minister N. Biren as he is striving to bring welfare in the hill areas. The framework agreement signed between the NSA and IM and the Government of India completed 7 years today. Naga inhabitants of Chandel district and Technopal district commemorated the day under the banner of Chandel Naga People's Organization CNPO by forming Naga Solidarity Human Chain holding Naga flags notwithstanding the inclement weather. Residents of Modi village of Chandel, villages Til Palel and residents of Maipau village, Aimol village in Technopal district took part in forming Naga Solidarity Human Chain. Interestingly, non-locals who own shops at Jaffo Bazaar also took part in the demonstration. Speaking on the sidelines, CNPO President R.D. David Boyce said finalization of the framework agreement will not harm Meitei land nor any other communities, but it would rather bring peace and harmony in Manipur. He alleged the government of India of being insincere, leading to stalemate situation of the Naga issues. He also alleged that some Naga CSOs, including NNPGA, have been bribed, leading to delay in the process. He said Naga's aspirations remain unchanged.
Manipur the Labour, Naga Nataba, Topana Subhapta Biro, Karigumba Naga Nagi, solution Lagravdi, Hen and Nungagani, Metai Labor Sokre, a top Karanda Sokre, a Koi independence ni Jabase, me Sok Nangai Kresulate, me Miami Panangai Haktani. A problem lay Koi Nagana solution Pangravdi, Indiana Sijin Riba interlocutor, Natrag intelligent Mayam Koisina, Nung the Sanaraga Naga society is Kaihan Bane, and in PZ Koisi, India government hasn't funded Taurabani, Moina jet numbers Hobel Mayam say a Koisu Kangrabani, Moisu Una Carbania Quina, civil society organization Koina, India government sincerity like Ravdi, Nasi Loiram Gadabani, Toxi Yam Taukre, Adubo, Marakta Achikpa Labase, Moina Sana, but in Sabris, Loina Kange.
Emergency shutdown in hill districts of Manipur over the arrest of leaders of all tribal students union Manipur Atsum by the state government on Tuesday affected normal life today. National Highway 2 at Kangpokpi district headquarters wore a deserted look as the traffic movement except for a few exempted services came to a standstill and business establishments remained shut down. Educational institutions closed while minimal attendance was witnessed in all government institutions. Many vehicles, including loaded trucks and passenger vehicles, were left stranded along the highway at T. Kulen village. Reportedly, at least 3 or 4 patients were in each passenger bus stranded along the highway who had returned after a checkup in Guwahati. Some were kidney and cancer patients in very serious condition. Under the initiative of the SP Kangpokpi, the KSO Sadar Hills released all those passenger buses carrying patients on humanitarian grounds at around 1:30 p.m. However, other vehicles, including loaded trucks, were still stranded and no untoward incident were reported till the time of filing this report. It may be mentioned that Atsum executive members, including President and General Secretary, were arrested by Imphal West Police yesterday following their announcement of a 24-hour total shutdown against non-tabling of the Hill Area Committee recommended the Manipur Hill Areas Autonomous District Council's Bill 2021 in the ongoing monsoon session of the 12th Manipur Legislative Assembly session. The Atsum federating units, including KSO and ANSAM, demanded unconditional release of the arrested Atsum leaders before 6 p.m. yesterday, but upon failure to do so, the emergency shutdown was imposed. Volunteers of KSO Sadar Hills, TSA Sadar Hills, Zilai and others were reportedly seen blocking the highway from 7 p.m. yesterday at Kangpokpi town. Impact News sources also said emergency shutdown was underway in Ukhrul and Kamjong districts by Tangkhul Katamnao Saklong TKS. Phumlen Yangbi Development Organization PYDO today briefly blocked Wabagai Lamkhai Sugnu Road at Thongjau area before Waikong police cracked down on the protesters. They were demanding clarification from MLA Kangujam Ranjit for allegedly saying that a road has been created within the lake that could be accessed by trucks due to creation of various fish ponds in the middle of the Phumlen path. Later, the protesters blocked the road at Ilang Kangpokpi. Speaking to media persons, Vice President of PYDO, Ingam Waikom said that the statement made by MLA K. Ranjit could portray the people living in and around the Phumlen path in the bad light. He said locals had demanded clarification from the MLA before August 2nd, but he failed to do so, hence they took out the protest.
Mayam gave a lambi team, we have the Wagai, the Guinness Buki, a meeting with Kongan Gipet, and since they're going to have not press media, they can make a premier judgment to the Positive later. Adubo, like activity, a Sibuka, on ever Melena, a Quimasi Lambi Sini, Sijin have a clear and Pibida. Pibida will label Maram, a Kanda, a Quinachi the Gig, a Quay Sunu Lambije, a Quay Bantova, a young bit, but men are somebody, on a young bit of time for charging, and see the Quay we can get some more.
Meanwhile, Kakching Kunau Development Committee KKDC drew the attention of Manipur government over some people destroying the feature of the Phumlen path by constructing fish farms. KKDC representatives along with media persons inspected various locations of the Phumlen path area yesterday and today. Speaking on the sidelines, KKDC Secretary Tingnam Rishikesh alleged that an organization called PYDO politicized what MLA K. Ranjit had said during the assembly session. Rishikesh said the MLA was speaking about conserving the wetlands of Manipur in the interest of the people and for the state. He also said that fish farming is still being carried out at Phumlen Park and even during winter season by digging out fish farms using heavy machinery. He reminded about the media report about Waikong police and forest team seizing an excavator which was used for carrying out fish farming at the Phumlen Park.
Appeal tawjaning madi honorable MLA na ngasi faw da maki opportunity gi damakta maki masagi marana gi damakta ngasi faw da koi thabak tawkidri amadi mana ngangba laibaki ngangba sakpudasu yamna opportunities oiba mawda amta thamkri maramaduna Phumlen enforcement amadi tongan ba ring punching tawselle habasidi ai isana haidasu ngasi Manipur praja punamona koi mitna loina unarba eyewitness lairaba pot adu Phumlen mayai dana koi tongan ba koi napi mayamna hogolakana somjin dana sarkana sengida ba Phumlen Park asi mangsil lakna ba gi pot ama yama sawa maram amani haibadi gi pot ni honorable MLA thamki wapon.
A 34-year-old ailing man from Dunong under Tamai subdivision in Tamenglong district was taken to Parent District Hospital in Nagaland instead of moving to the Tamai Hospital in Manipur because the only road of the village has not been repaired after it was badly damaged by landslides for the last around 5 months. Health condition of Zuken Khaibao, a father of 4 children, was deteriorating and became unmanageable. Hence, villagers had no option but to take him to the nearest hospital on a bamboo stretcher. Impact News sources say other reason why the villagers decided to move him to Nagaland was because the walking journey in reaching Tamai PHC in Manipur is much longer than Parent District Hospital of Nagaland. Villagers carried the ailing man on a bamboo stretcher and crossed the muddy water of the Barak River, also known as the Nagaland-Manipur border river. Now we have today's COVID update. Manipur added 32 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 in the past 24 hours. As per the latest report from the State Health Department and COVID-19 Command Control Room, coronavirus has affected 1,39,213 people and claimed 2,129 lives in the state so far. In the past 24 hours, 57 people have recovered from COVID-19. At present, there are 431 active cases of COVID-19. There is no report of that cases in the past 24 hours. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. Keep watching Impact News.
Sharon Educational Foundation Nagam Suramir Infal Class 11 Amadi 12 Science Admission Hosere Takadava Subject in Physics, Chemistry, Biology, Maths Day and Class 8, 9, 10 the second best foundation course Hosere CBSE Amadi Boston to 1 class Legani class Kimatam Nusul Pumari Makaidagina Midang Punter Makai Pawani class Hobaki Matam August English and Queen Upama Sunupi to 1 event service and the hostel Kudong Sableg.
Khanganjaba Panthavi Housing Finance Company Limited amasung sister company singi maikaidagi khanghalakli madudi company sing asidagi loan laukraga defaulter oine leiriba loani member singa lakliba July gi tang taraga manga English singani kunithoi fawgi manungda isa gi loan due singdok pigadabani hayengmak head office amasung branch office singa lakpiraga due amount sing adu singdok piu thawshabi trabadi isa gi property sing Sarfasi Act 2002 gi makhada auction tokthok charagani Hanasu auction tauba yaukrabani Khanghanjariba Panthavi Housing Finance Company Limited amasung sister company sing Taurangbam Laikai Uripok Imphal.
Unique Net Academy by a team of well-qualified, experienced and sincere teachers. Admission open and EET UGG Foundation course Lakliba August kitang ahumdagi hujaragani. Updated study materials pijabatanatana dot clearing classes nongmaijin kudingi test amadi test matung questions amasung answers analysis tawbagi kudong jabasu pijari. Class amada mahiroi kuntraga nithoidagi hendana lehenduna teacher students interaction te hengat hanbatanatana hostel ki kudong jabasu pijari. Class ki timing na ꯅꯨꯡꯊꯤꯜꯒꯤ ꯄꯨꯡ 1:30ꯗꯒꯤ 5:30 ꯐꯥꯎꯕ ꯊꯝꯖꯔꯤ ꯔꯦꯖꯤꯁꯇ꯭ꯔꯦꯁꯟ ꯇꯧꯕꯒꯤ ꯑꯔꯣꯏꯕ ꯅꯨꯃꯤꯠꯅ ꯖꯨꯂꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯇꯥꯡ 38ꯗ ꯑꯣꯏꯒꯅꯤ ꯈꯨꯗꯣꯡꯆꯥꯕꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯂꯧꯕꯤꯍꯧ ꯑꯀꯨꯞꯄ ꯃꯔꯣꯜꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛ ꯌꯨꯅꯤꯛ ꯅꯦꯠ ꯑꯦꯀꯥꯗꯃꯤ ꯁꯦꯒꯥ ꯔꯣꯗ ꯀꯣꯟꯖꯦꯡ ꯍꯖꯥꯔꯤ ꯂꯩꯀꯥꯏ opposite Sangai Trustagi khangbiba yagani
Classic Hospitality Training Institute, a unit of Babina Healthcare and Hospitality Industries Private Limited, initiated by Classic Group of Hotels. Admission open for 1-year diploma in hotel management and 6 months course in food preparation and culinary arts. For free counseling, visit us at Hotel Imphal by the Classic 3rd floor, North AOC Imphal, Manipur, from 9:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. For more details, please contact Classic Hospitality Training Institute. Phone number 690-935-8685.
Presto Personalized Wonders, Imphal da nauna hangdok jere, Hairiba sida, personalized gifts, corporate gifts, awards and mementos, home decor, office rubber stamp na chingba, potlam sing, mafam asida pangbigani, ngasi maglangsin birau, Tilak Ras Enterprises, Presto, Tangal Bazar near Kasturi Tong, Imphal. Contact number 0385-244-9025 natraga 98621-00456.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. India added 17,135 new COVID-19 cases, 19,823 recoveries and 47 deaths in the last 24 hours. As per the latest report of Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, India's COVID-19 active caseload stands at 1,37,057. Total recoveries are 4,34,03,610. Recovery rate stands at 98.49%. Death toll reaches 5,26,477. Over 204,84 lakh doses of COVID-19 vaccine have been administered in India so far. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 58,44,58,000 people. It has claimed above 64,24,000 people, and recoveries are above 55,50,69,000. USA has the highest active cases of above 38,31,000 in the world. A combined team of 3 special teams of Imphal East District Police, Women Police personnel and Commando personnel has arrested 2 women along with heroin number 4 powder, opium and raw materials for making bombs. The accused are 36-year-old Vinay Ching Khongsai, wife of Jangmin Lal Khongsai from Kangchul Geljang of Kuki Village, Senapati District, and 50-year-old R.K. Paukuro, daughter of R.T. Ku from Kamson Karong. The 2 arrested women along with the recovered items were produced in front of media persons today at the conference hall of Imphal East SP office. Speaking to media, SP M. Pradeep said, acting on a specific information, police team under the command of Additional SP Operations K.H. Herojit carried out checking and frisking of passers-by and vehicles at Chekon area in Imphal East District last morning at around 9. He informed that during the process, Vinay Ching Khongsai was arrested in possession of suspected heroin number 4 weighing 2 kg and 70 gram, which were kept inside 160 soap cases. He added that upon questioning Vinay Ching and based on her disclosure, Imphal East police team immediately rushed to Senapati Bazaar and arrested R.K. Paukuro from her fish shop. Police team recovered 1 kg and 30 grams of opium, 13 grams of heroin powder, 30 gelatin sticks weighing 13 kg and 755 grams, 119 detonators, codex wire, mobile phone and some cash from her fish shop.
ꯊꯦꯡꯗꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯃꯥꯡꯈꯤꯕ ꯌꯥꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯐꯥꯔꯕ ꯁꯤꯖ ꯇꯧꯔꯕ ꯄꯣꯠ ꯑꯃꯁꯨꯡ ꯐꯥꯔꯕ ꯅꯨꯄꯤꯁꯤꯒ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯇꯤꯝꯁꯦ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯗ ꯆꯠꯂꯤ ꯁꯦꯅꯥꯄꯇꯤꯗ ꯗ꯭ꯔꯒꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯈꯥ ꯇꯥꯕ ꯗ꯭ꯔꯒꯁꯤ ꯊꯤꯕ ꯆꯠꯂꯨꯔꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯗ꯭ꯔꯒ ꯅꯠꯇꯕ explosive oina phangba madudagi akoina masi yam important oiba independence day naksilakpa mamang the explosion gi instances mayam ama leiba maram maduna hairiba akoina recover toriba seize toriba items media da haidokpagi tangai phadaba important oi haibadagi mayam da sumaina thamjaba.
District Police Commando Unit, commanded by Officer in Charge MD Abbas Khan, seizes 871 grams of suspected heroin number 4 powder from a man at Palel Commando checking point. The accused is 35-year-old Zamkholen Kipgen, son of Pauzalam Kipgen from S. Toljang village in Churachandpur district. Acting on a tip-off, the commando team, under the overall supervision of Kakching SP Shri Vats IPS, conducted frisking and checking of commuters at Palel CDO checking point last evening. They halted one Eco sport car bearing registration number AS01 BJ2244, which Paujalam Kipjen was driving. Upon checking the vehicle, the team found contraband drugs hidden in 69 soap cases. He has been handed over to Kakching Police Station for further legal action. All Manipur Women's Social Reformation and Development Samaj, Nupi Samaj, has condemned Chief Minister Nongthuma Biren's discussion on legalization of liquor during the ongoing assembly session. Nupi Samaj warned that women folk in Manipur will launch stir if Manipur government legalized liquor in the state. Speaking to media at Nupi Samaj office in Lamphel today, Nupi Samaj President T.H. Ramani said that alcohol is also one of the intoxicants which the state government has been working towards uprooting under the War on Drugs mission. She added that many have died in the state due to alcohol consumption, and though Manipur was declared a dry state in 1991 under the Liquor Prohibition Act, alcohol is still available in several parts of the state. Ramani opined that proper implementation of the act will help in the complete ban of liquor. Speaking to media, Nupi Samaj advisor K.H. Indu demanded the state government not to legalize liquor nor allow brewing of liquor in Manipur for marketing it outside the state.
Sila thadok pa siya yaroy, sila pusalak pa siya yaroy, masin suklam ngamoy ko ina, sukam ngamoy, lamdam masin lay ba imay biyan sing puna bang na, ay ko'y puna, hawmin na laga, hani ba po siya tingaw na de siya, isu puna bang, loy na maanga ni, saraka ni, siya isu maang may kangdra siya dong tamba na, kangamdra, yung ang sibu, at sibu lak na ngamdri gaita, kujik ba anaw ko sumaga, yung ang mo tatadok tajan tao na niya, ako sungang ngamalo.
1991 da pass to riba prohibition di FSC amuk review to ga phajana implement tawba adu pami madu tawdraga di akoi akan ba khongjang ma changchan ba phirep logjadi loina na akoi huji kari gumba hari ba legalize tawbogi mawong ase hek changchal pa taraga di nupi samaj amadi lamdam sida lady ba nupi ima maya ma si punchalaga assembly lojingi manung sida akan ba khongjang ma changchal lakani.
Lamphel Supermarket Shops and Street Vendors Welfare Association today clarified that the claim of non-availability of vending space at Lamphel Supermarket by 7 women is false. Speaking to Impact News, Secretary of the association, Sapam Suresh, said that those 7 women already have vending space along with allotted seat number. And above that, the issuing of their vendor cards through IMC is also under process. The allegations made by these women are baseless and is an attempt to disrupt the normal activities of the market. He further urged the relevant authority to look into the matter and make these women accountable for any untoward incidents that ensued following their wrong claim.
Lamphel Supermarket Pambiriba Imaibel Moy Taruk Taret na Lamphel Supermarket Akoya Sukuina Pamaga Popam Pidi and a high beggy Mona Blame Matauri Poto, a Seng Association site to the Yajaning Day, Maram de Kenamatum the Haiba Muyo Singasi, Masama Sai Mapam Pidana, Dukan Pangana labor Mewing Agani, Lamphel Supermarket Pamiba, Imaiben Singsi, Lana Wanduna, Kogi Manunda, Amot Patobagi, Wakalo, Namaputuibo Pose, the Seng Association site to the Yajaning Day, Akoya Sarkada Tanjaning Bopoti, Lamphel Supermarket Sangabiro, the Duga Imaiben Singi Kasi Pitok Piro, the Dukanza Hangan Biraga. Imaiben Singsin Sakta Basida Pungpaba Market Wohen between the Quena Pamdiri Pose.
Writers Forum Imphal and Manipur State Kala Academy Imphal will conduct written quiz and recitation competition for class 11 and 12 students on September 3. Katrigao former MLA Nahapam Indrajit says he will continue to work for the welfare of people despite losing in the last election. The former MLA was speaking on the occasion of the inauguration of a community hall at Bamon Kampu, Khabam. The community hall was constructed under his initiative when he was the local MLA. He said the community hall was constructed at the cost of 14 lakh rupees sanctioned under MIDA. He also expressed regret for losing 2 years due to COVID-19 pandemic during his 5-year tenure as MLA of the constituency. Chandil DCM Rajkumar and officials of various departments in the district inspected different activities being taken under the Mission Amrit Sarovar in 17 locations of Chandil district. The team today visited locations including Liwa Sarai, Kapam, New Chayang, Sajik Tampak, Unopat, Purum Tampak and Lambung, where ponds have been dug up under the MG, NREGA and the Fishery Department. Speaking on the sidelines, DC Rajkumar said that the ponds were dug up with an objective to provide drinking water to people residing in remote areas of the Hill district under the Mission Amrit Sarovar. He added that the ponds will be handed over to the people on August 15 for the first phase. Rajkumar also said that stones encrypted with the names of freedom fighters who hailed from the 17 villages will be erected nearby every pond. He informed that District Administration Chandil will strive for digging up to 75 ponds in 75 locations of Chandil district by August 15, 2023. Screening for the 15th Manipur Pineapple Festival Miss Contest 2022 will be held at Thangmeiban Muji Leira Community Hall on August 7 at 11 a.m. The festival will be held at Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Ground, Bunglon High School campus in Churachandpur district from August 19 to 20. Manipur Pineapple Festival Committee press note says that the grand finale of the beauty contest will be held on August 20. Department of Biotechnology and NSS unit of Tathot Shija Paul Manipur's Women College along with PHC Mekola and Mongsangay Kanba Punba Loop organized a free health camp at the college campus today. Around 160 people received COVID vaccine and around 100 got health checkup and around 120 people went through diagnostic test during the camp. Imphal East District Rifles Association in a press release informed that the selection trial for shooters who will represent Imphal East in the second state games, which is scheduled on August 9 and 10, will be held on August 7 and 8. Now, before we end, let us take a look at the headlines once again. Chief Minister Nongtuman Biren says state government will not recognize any village with less than 50 households. Manipur logs 32 new confirmed cases of COVID-19, 57 recoveries and no deaths in the last 24 hours. Coronavirus infects 139,181 people so far. India adds 17,135 new COVID-19 cases, above 19,000 recoveries and 47 deaths in 24 hours. COVID case load stands above 1,37,000. And combined team arrests 2 women with heroin number 4 powder, opium and raw materials for making bombs. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin. For more news, you can also follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Have a great evening and stay safe.
Sacred Heart Higher Secondary School, Porampat opposite DDK Imphal, recognized by the BOSEM and COSEM. Admission open for Class 11 Science and Arts 2022-23. Subjects opened: Science Stream, Physics, Chemistry, Biology, Maths, Human Ecology, and Family Sciences.